Okay, how many people here would love to have a job where you can make in between $15,000 to $200,000 a year? Okay, what about with full benefits? What about retiring in roughly 10 years? Now the job I'm talking about is deep sea welding. Now, it's a very adventurous career because you do have to deal with wildlife on a regular basis, including exotic fish, sharks, even whales. You get to explore new places because the demand for deep sea welders is high. Just for land welders it is high. You can find a job in almost anywhere in America. You can find a job as a welder. As a deep sea welder, there's a constant need because not a lot of people want to get into it, and it is because of some of the hazards. The second hazard is the equipment. With normal welding, you get a stick, a spot, and a helmet. You're good to go. With deep sea welding, you have all the same equipment. You still have the helmet. You still have the welders and stuff, but you also have an oxygen tank. You have to keep an eye on that. You have flippers that you got to make sure that you don't get in the way. Now, this leads to the training you need to be a deep sea welder. Now, regular welding, first you need to know how to regular weld, which means you have to know how to do it on land. After that, you have to be able to do, well, that'll take roughly 2 to 4 years to learn how to do it, depending on how quick on it you are. My dad, who I interviewed, said that it is a very easy thing to learn. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of practice, but a lot of people can do it if they set their minds to it. Just have to have patience and focus. Now, to be a deep sea welder, you have to have a lot of focus because you're not in one place. No matter how hard you try, you're still going to be floating, you're still going to be just drifting a little bit. You have to be able to focus yourself, to hold yourself there, be able to weld that one spot. Now, the benefits of being a deep sea welder, though, are based on the job. You can make in between $15,000 for one job, all the way up to over $200,000 for one job. The BP welding job, the oil spill, they made, I believe the welders that they had doing it, every day I believe they made about $55,000 every day. And it's because you constantly have an electric charge going through you, and that's where the full benefits come in, is no matter how much rubber you have on you, you're in the ocean, it's salt water. Salt water conducts electricity a lot better than fresh water does. So you have a constant flow going through. In conclusion, there's adventure. You get a chance to go to new places that a lot of people will never see, and there are really good benefits to doing it. It can be a dream come true for some people, such as myself. My father, who I interviewed, he did dream of doing it, but he was never able to be that focused in it. And I hope that all you people here, you'll at least look into it or think about looking into it, just to be curious, just to see the new places, just to be able to look at things like that. Thank you. If anybody's got any questions, I'd love to hear them.
What, do you have a specific area that you actually like, a beautiful water area that you'd like to work?
Actually, I would like to go off the coast of Hawaii and see that, because they have oil refineries a couple hundred miles out, and it is beautiful water. It's crystal clear, and I'd love to see them.
Is that what most of the jobs come as, oil rigs out in the ocean?
Oil rigs, ships. You can get a job on a ship and actually stay on that ship as a welder in case they hit something, or in case there is a leak detected on submarines. They have all of that for all them different things that are just floating in the water. Anybody else?